Hello everybody, we are back with another episode of Core Wellness TV. We've got a lot of great comments. I've been talking a lot about hip hinging and protecting your spine and protecting your discs, and I've gotten a lot of people telling me they're getting a lot of benefit out of that. And I always use the phrase, little hinges swing big doors. It's a very important thing to understand, is that hip hinge is very powerful, and I want to give you a little additional tip on how to not only get into your hip hinge, but also help your upper spine straighten as well, to kind of prevent the kind of curled forward, reverse or cross posture syndrome, that stress-induced tightness that we get with any kind of stress that comes into our mind, whether it's a thought, whether it's a toxic chemical, whether it's a low blood sugar, whether it's a gallbladder problem, whether it's overloaded with toxins, with your liver not keeping up with things. All of those things draw us forward. And not to mention our chronic forward posture and our movement programs we have in our brain that are corrupted and damaging our joints. So to correct that cross posture syndrome and the amnesia of your core stability system, I call it deep core amnesia, this is a great way to fix that. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to jump down and we're going to let our hands rest on our knees. My pants are kind of slick, so I'm kind of grabbing them a little bit, but that's okay. So this is our first thing, right? We're going to just make sure that when we go down, our butt's out, our leg is flat, and if you find that, it's good to do this in front of a mirror, if you find that even coming down this far your back tends to round, you want to spread out your knees a little wider and bend your knees a little more. And that will allow you to have a flatter back with maybe even a slight bit of extension or lordosis, or a little dip in the low back like that. Not too much. We don't want to overload it and green light it, right? Green light means go, go, go. Red light means stop, stop, stop. And sometimes if you have a stress system telling you to stop, 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 and a green light mentality of go, 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 then you end up with this dark vice, as they call it in somatics. Tom Hanna described as the dark vice. Anyway, here we are. All we're going to do, and here's the fundamental principle of organic posture. Okay? Organic posture is, you see where I am right now? This is a stress posture with my shoulders up towards my ears. Organic posture plays on the fact that we're going to reenact the same process that you went through as a baby when you started verticalizing away from the ground. Now, did you see what I did there? All I did was, I had a support point. I have a fixed point on my knee. And what I'm doing is I am pushing away from that fixed point. What happens automatically is my spine straightens, my neck lengthens, right? That's organic posture. Versus if you were to, go to the gym and get on the machine and say, pinch your shoulder blades together, pinch your shoulder blades together. That's insane, because it's just going to bring up your dysfunctional man-made patterns that you have in your brain. So we want to bypass all that and go straight to the brain. We want to straight to those inborn postural patterns you have within you, that everyone has within them, and we're just going to push away from support points. And that's what it comes down to. Remember, that's always what it comes down to. Find your support points, have the intention of pushing away. That's so just get into a hip hinge and push away. Remember, widen out, squat, get into it, push away. Let yourself fall into the poor posture with the chin poked, but then push away. One caveat here, make sure that when you're pushing away, you don't let the ribs in the front go flying out. That's all your energy gets spilled out, and you overload your back. You overload your back with a green light. We're going to always make sure that we have a good, strong stiffness around our center. We've done this many times, right? Boom. You want to feel that ability to brace into our fingers. Having that low power, having this intra-abdominal pressure from the diaphragm from above, from the pelvic floor or the kegel from below, or the kegel, and then the abdominal wall from the sides create this nice pocket of power Tai Chi would call it the Dantian, the getting into your hara, you're getting your lower, you're getting into your center, your solar plexus. This is the core of who you are. That's what the core is, right? So my definition of core is the ability to create intra-abdominal pressure and then be able to breathe behind it, okay? So stiffen a little bit, feel that brace, and that automatically comes on from the intention of pushing away, remember? So we're going to have the intention of pushing away. That should automatically bring some of that brace on, right? So that's how you go back and find that brace. Now, take that brace, turn it around, keep it that way, keep that stiffness, keep the ribs in the front connected and down. That's going to be a challenge for a lot of you, and that's what the whole reverse CPS now, that's what the whole organic posture course is about, is kind of erasing all those patterns that cause the stress system to poke your ribs out and getting those back down. So here we are, pushing away. Support points with a strong core. You'll be amazed. Now if you're feeling like your back is getting overloaded, that means you're green lighting too much. You're sticking your tail out too much and you're overloading your low back. So you want to find that balance that's put you in a nice, stable, safe, good feeling position. And then push away. You want to get advanced, go down to your elbows. Those of you that have the hip mobility to get your tail out and your hips down, get to your knees, same thing. Push away. Hold. Breathe. Okay? Breathe 2 or 3 times, come back out of it. Back down. Hold. Breathe. Check your neck. Push away from your support points. Now your support points are your elbows. Push away. Okay? Those are some high-level secret ninja tricks, okay? I'm serious. If you do these, you're going to be amazed at the power and the confidence that you feel whenever you bend over and pick something up. And we're grooving a pattern of a deadlift, right? We're grooving a pattern of an Olympic deadlift with it, boom, huh, right, and back down. But you know what? I do deadlifts every day. I pick up a 20-pound briefcase and a 20-pound laptop bag. I bend over every day and I do this. Boom. Pick one up, throw it over my shoulder, put it on the backpack, out the door, doing a carry with my other hand, making sure that everything is anchored down. And that's for another video, getting carried away. Hip hinge. Push away from support points. Check you're not green lighting too much. Go back in, find your intra-abdominal pressure, find your power, get into your dantian. Boom. Nail it. Okay? See you next time. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you're doing with all of this stuff. And if you have any other questions, comments about your own dysfunctions, your own pains, your own problems, any kind of breakthroughs or experiences you've had from doing all this stuff that you've learned from the YouTube channel and the gettoyourcore.com blog, or if you're a student at the Core Wellness Institute, let me know how you're doing, okay? Love to hear from you. We will see you next time. Have a great, great day.